I would put it on a bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can put the pickles in there. You can put the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here? Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too.
Hi guys, this is John Frickin Smith. Now, I turn to you guys for all of my cultural expertise, so I have a question for you. When I'm doing my little workout routine at home, I turn on Netflix to entertain myself and keep the pain away. And I was watching this show called Sense8, and I got through like the first episode. But then I stopped, and I'll tell you why I stopped in a minute. But first, some background. I understand that, part of the point of entertainment is to reflect culture or sometimes to drive culture. And so, they'll make an effort to show more diverse couples, more diverse lifestyles, and all that kind of. That's all fine, especially when they work it into the storyline somehow or build a strong character or whatever. But this show, I think it was first or second episode or something, they had some lesbians making love, and it was an interracial couple too, so they kind of got two birds with one stone there, and that was fine. And then as I was working out, I was swinging the kettlebell around, and I looked, and they did the scene where, when they're done, a rainbow-colored dildo drops to the floor. She drops it, unharnesses herself and drops the rainbow-colored dildo to the floor. And it's a wet dildo, and you may wonder how I knew it was wet. And that's because they did a close-up of this rainbow-colored dildo. And it was like, what a hero shot is, like in a Kentucky Fried Chicken spot or some food spot. Close-up, slow, This thing bounced off the floor, I think in slow motion, and it was tight. That was the only shot there was. Now, in video entertainment, or even in advertising, that's how they do it in advertising, but in a storyline show, I'm used to seeing that kind of thing, and it tells me that, okay, this object is extremely important to the plot line down the line. Like in movies of old, if they might have done that with a knife on a table, and they cut to it, a tight shot of the knife on a table, and a big da-da, okay, well that's a murder weapon, and that'll come up later in the movie. But I stopped watching at that point because I didn't get the impression. Well, I might have gone on a little bit longer, but I didn't get the impression that that's what this was. So I want to know if anybody finished that series, if maybe this wet bouncing rainbow-colored dildo had an important plot point, like well, that's just a rude cutoff from the Google Voice people. She just goes goodbye and hangs up. That's it. Anyway, so I want to know if this wet rainbow-colored bouncing dildo had an important plot point. Is it the entry to another universe? Is it a sacred object from some other culture? Is it a murder weapon? Is it a secret work of art? Or was it just a gratuitous bouncing wet rainbow dildo? So that's my question for you guys at Just in Time. Now, you may not have seen the show, but maybe some of your listeners have been through it and seen the whole series. If it's not gratuitous, if it has some importance, I might go back to that show and watch it. But as of now, it's just baffling to me. So if you find out, let me know. Otherwise, keep up the fantastic work with the Just in Time podcast. I'm enjoying it, as always, and it's sounding so much better with the new gear. Okay, John Frickin Smith saying bye.
Well, a double feature from John Frickin Smith. You heard him at the beginning, and then you heard him at the beginning. Thank you, John Frickin Smith, for both your voicemail and for that lovely song. God damn. For that lovely song, Yours to Keep, from this album, Songs of the Creek. God damn.
Welcome to the rabbit hole.
All right, after a brief intermission, less than 30 seconds in, like I was saying, thank you, John Frickin Smith, for not only your voicemail, but for your beautiful songs, Yours to Keep, from the album Songs of the Great Collapse, which can be found at johnfrickinsmith.com, or on iTunes, or on Spotify, or on YouTube. So yeah, check it out. Now on to the matter at hand, the voicemail. First of all, it's great to get a voicemail from John Frickin Smith.
Very true.
Great to hear from you anytime. Yeah, it is. It really is. It got all our attention. Second of all, Korn has watched this series.
Sense8, yeah. It's a very kind of, it's a sci-fi kind of like series, but it's actually it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's a really good show. It's just one of those shows. It's like, okay, what if that was possible? Kind of shows.
Now, you don't remember this dildo in question, though, do you?
No, because it's a very weird show. It's a very long show. It focuses on eight different characters, so trying to get all their story correct or remembering their entire story is actually really tough.
Well, I guess the real important question is, you don't see this dildo coming up often through the show, then, apparently?
No, well...
Are there a lot of sex scenes, I guess?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird scenes of people, enjoy LGBT... What's that shit?
LGBTQ?
Yeah, a lot of scenes like that, you know what I mean? Like it's okay to be yourself, kind of.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, they just take it a little bit too far.
So, what the real question is this dildo like a relic?
I'm picturing this could be the end of every sex scene is just that's how you eventually they don't even have to. It's just two people look at each other and then cut to dildo falling on the floor, wet, bouncing. And it's just that's a sex scene just happened. That's a subtle way of doing it, but not very subtle either when it's just cut to wet dildo.
Too much for, wet rainbow dildo. That's weird to me.
Well, see, even in Spartacus when they had those kind of scenes.
The midget with the dildo heads, that wasn't cool. That was weird.
That sounds
those
nice
kind of scenes, I still do the kid thing, when you're watching sex scenes on movies with your parents, and I look away, dude.
You feel uncomfortable. You're like,
yeah, dude. Even though I'm fucking, you know what I mean, of age to watch it.
You're old, motherfucker. You're not just of age.
But still, dude.
We next.
I mean, it's cool. You can do it. I don't want to see it.
I get it. Well, that's that's. I haven't seen the show. I don't think Rookie has either. But,
no, but that's a big deterrent not to.
Yeah, but
yeah.
So
it's a sci-fi
with it being
show,
a sci-fi show, so this thing's not like a conduit. Then it's not like any kind of a tesseract or anything like that.
No, it's
just a dildo.
Yeah. Basically, they could take over each other's bodies because
with
they're
dildos
in a cluster. No.
Oh.
They're a cluster that can connect to each other's minds. So anything they know, the other person knows too.
So everybody sees that wet dildo then.
Basically, if they wanted to see it and they wanted to be in the same room, they could do it.
I don't like that.
Even though they're in different continents.
Wow.
That's like a one world type thing.
Yeah, that's really creeping me out now. That's too much sci-fi.
Yeah, it's a very weird sci-fi. You know what I mean? That's why I stuck to it, because it's like, dude, okay, maybe, yeah, right.
The strap-on dildo stuff isn't even weird to me at this point. It's more this whole hive mind thing you're talking about.
Yeah, basically, dude. Yeah. It's I would like to be fucking in the same room as a fucking rich actor. You know what I mean? Getting banging fucking bitches all day. Do you know what I mean?
That would just be weird, though. You're just living through someone else's...
Basically, but he can also live through my shit, too.
What if you have a shitty life, though, and he has a great life? Like,
that's the point of it, dude. That's the point of it.
My luck on something like that, I would be like clustered up with some tweaker or something like that. Just every time I switch life, just like, oh wow, lost another kid.
Hey, well, maybe that tweaker has a fucking tool that you don't know how to use, man. The tweakers used it millions of times.
What, a direct line to their fucking CPS social worker?
Yeah, you might need it.
if you're in their body, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, he's lived through it, so he knows what file to.
Like I would be, or I would be the asshole. I would just be homeless all the time and just be like, bitch, and just go to sleep or however it works and just be that other guy for a while. Just
Or you know how to survive on the streets, you know what I mean? And somebody that was rich didn't know how to survive on the streets, so he tuned into you and see what's up. How do you make a fire?
With a lighter.
I rarely
This
see
isn't
homeless
this isn't the wilderness, dude.
You don't see just homeless people in Hemet just lighting fucking little fires.
Somebody was cooking bacon out front of my shop.
Okay, that's... How can he afford bacon?
Dude, the first of the month.
He has one of those little portable stoves from Cash Aid.
I was just like, dude, every time I bought bacon recently, that shit's been expensive as fuck.
Yeah, but it was funny because the firefighter showed up like 5 minutes later.
Hungry?
Yeah. But you know, they ain't gonna eat no bacon. They ain't probably homeless, dude. Come on.
I might.
No, because I imagine that guy's hands are both like that little hand on Scary Movie 2 and shit. Fucking with your imagine. Yeah.
My James.
Hey, if you've never had bacon right after someone jerked it and cooked it for you.
What?
You're not supposed to just...
You're not supposed to cook when you do dirty things.
Well, they do it dirty.
Okay, I have cooked after masturbating, but that was a thorough hand wash. Between those two actions, dude. No, that's breakfast. That's when I'm cooking for myself and shit. What?
Gotta get rid of that morning wood.
You've never woke up and been cooking breakfast and just like scratched your nuts. It's the same thing. Yeah, see, he can't even deny it.
You
scratch your nuts while you're
eating.
Right,
if I'm making food for myself, dude, I don't give a fuck. Right? I'll fucking scratch my ass if I want to. But if I'm making food for somebody else, I don't do that.
I don't do that when I'm cooking for other people. You see me when I cook for you guys.
I scratch my ass, touch the English muffin.
You hit the fucking expert level of cooking now. That's crazy.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude. Before you were novice, then you're fucking advis? No,
amateur.
What was it? Amateur, novice? What's the middle one?
I don't know.
Or whatever. You're hitting expert.
Intermediate?
Yeah, there it is. Intermediate, dude. You were intermediate. Now you're a fucking expert, dude.
You know, intermediate's just a fancy way of saying normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, knowing his way around the kitchen, yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, the sun's been hitting me too hard today. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I hope that answers John Frickin Smith's question there.
What, about a dildo?
About a rainbow dildo.
About a wet rainbow dildo. Bouncing, still attached to the strap, too. Those lazy bitches don't even got
it was the black girl that did it. Yeah, I remember that scene.
Whoa, guy. You don't have to scream at us. We're right here.
I remember that.
Corn would be the worst detective in the world. He would yell out every clue and shit.
I
would. Shocker, it has the glove.
I would not be a Batman, dude.
He's lying. You're lying. I know you're lying because I have evidence and I don't want to tell you about it until later.
Until I haven't really figured out. I have a hunch.
Jesus Christ. Well, while we still have you here, Cookie, you have a grievance. I think you can go over it pretty quickly.
Quick grievance. A guest in your house is in your house. Don't smoke someone else's weed. That's very absurd.
Oh, they took your weed?
No, I had two. Okay, this is a 2-bowl story, real quick. 1 bowl, I packed a whole bunch of wax on top of it. Like half a cartridge full of wax. So that way I could get all super stoned and whatnot. Well,
damn.
I take 2 hits off of it and put it out, go to the bathroom to go take shit. When I come out, someone who was staying at my house winds up smoking it down to the last hit. Pissed me the fuck off.
Was it your brother-in-law?
I'm not naming any names.
I hit it right there.
No, it's not my brother-in-law though.
Oh, okay,
but I'm
never
not
mind.
naming any names.
Okay, whatever.
That's just
His
for...
baby mama.
Oh, my baby.
There's no names.
Mama.
Not
You
your
wouldn't give a
baby.
shit if it was his baby mama.
No, not Rookie's baby mama.
Anyways, so second bowl, I go to sleep after everything. I go to sleep. I wake up and I go to look for a cigarette outside. Find my bowl that I had stashed down to ash on my chair.
Didn't even have the courtesy.
No one asked me during any of these points if they could do anything like that. Why are you gonna smoke my shit without even asking? And then on
That's
top
true,
of it,
dude.
in that first bowl, when I walked down, there was a hit left. They were smoking it, and it wasn't like a sneaky thing.
No, they just did it in front of your face.
Yeah.
Without even asking you.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, I packed this. Here, you can hit ash if you want to. Pretty sure there's resin in the pipe.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it was a very upsetting grievance. I thought...
Yeah, dude. All right, my little brother smokes too. You know what I mean? So I hit his pin once in a while, dude. But I make sure I ask him. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't walk in his room and just fucking take it.
Your little brother, or just
little brother?
Okay.
Yeah, little. Yeah, you know what I mean. But if I came home and like fucking the last bowl I saved for myself is gone, dude. It's like, and he didn't ask me, I would be pissed, dude. There's rules, man. There's rules in this fucking unset rules in the fucking community. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there is a code amongst potheads. It's not even so much a law amongst thieves as much as just it's a code of ethics, dude.
Yeah, I don't smoke all my shit.
Yeah, it's rude. It's very rude. But Rookie's about to roll out. Corn and I will be back briefly after this commercial break. Say goodbye, white boy.
Bye, white boy.
Hey, what up, people? This is Jay
And this is Jared.
from the #Blackout Podcast. And when we are not geeking out on our show,
Or talking about people getting suspended for silly things.
we are checking out the Just in Time Podcast.
And you should too. We blacking out.
Blacking out.
And we return to you, Sans Rookie. He said his goodbyes. It's all formal and all juicy. He and I actually recorded for like 40-something minutes and found out we weren't recording. So there's a whole jump down the rabbit hole that will never be heard because it was quite a jump. I can highlight because it'll never be heard. It didn't get recorded.
The only way you can do that is if you join us.
Yeah. Well, no, you'll never hear that because it didn't get recorded. But the only thing I can say is it rape and suicide for some reason popped up in there, and not in any not really funny ways.
Wait, is Demi Lovato considered rape or suicide?
That's considered OD.
So is it suicide or rape?
How is it rape?
She raped herself with drugs.
Shut the fuck up. This is why we don't do current events.
Thank you.
So, here's a weird question. When's the last time you snuck up behind somebody that you knew, and walked up behind them real slow, like, snuck up, and put your hands over their eyes?
I think I was 18.
Wow, that seems recent.
Dude, like 10 years away. Dick.
No, I mean, like, no, but that's what I mean. Like, I can't even remember even as an
Takes to make you feel old.
I haven't done that as an adult at all,
Not
like, to
old.
anybody. I don't think I've even done that to a fucking kid. Just walk up and just put the hands over the eyes and guess
Yeah,
who?
hell yeah. Even with my niece and nephews, I've never done that.
Like, that was a game that often came up as a kid, though. I've seen that a lot. Like, it used to, at least. Fucking...
No, I think they turned into flirting once you were like a sophomore or a junior.
Yeah. And sometimes it was fucked up. You go up behind the girl you like, cover her eyes. Guess who?
Actually,
Trevor.
It was weird
Bitch,
when
my
a girl
name
did
ain't
it to
Trevor.
you, dude. It's like, how do you react to that? It's like, guess who? Like, you say the wrong name, you're like, Nancy?
Yep.
Nancy? What the fuck is Nancy? It's Daria. What the fuck?
Well,
I was
both
like,
you-
I'm just kidding.
Both you bitches wear the same perfume. Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. I was watching
High school.
Little Giants, as I'm one to do, and yeah, there's just a part where fucking who was it, Junior Floyd or whatever, sneaks up behind Icebox and puts his hands over her eyes and shit, and I just kept thinking like, I just imagine nowadays and like today's, you know what I mean, culture and shit. Like kids probably can't even do that shit to each other nowadays without getting like pepper sprayed or punched. Like I'm just imagining, just imagine in today's age though. You picture a 10-year-old.
Down with it. I'm following you.
You see an 11-year-old boy walking up on a fucking 11-year-old girl, sneaks up behind her, puts his hands over her eyes. Nowadays, there's so much, like, it's a good thing. We're teaching girls self-defense nowadays and how to, you know what I mean, try to prevent some of these assaults that douchebags are putting on them.
Right.
They instantly turn around, sock that motherfucker in his mouth.
Yeah, I know, right?
Or fucking...
They'll throw an elbow. Or
Yeah.
they'll switch and drop the foot back, give it a good spin, pivot, and drop the elbow.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those things like it doesn't transfer to nowadays. It's not one of those things that can be considered like a full on pastime because honestly it's hard to continue a tradition like that when you know that the person you might be putting blindfolding with your hands could be armed.
Yeah, you're not talking about fucking technique.
Yeah, you pull that shit.
In a fucking MMA class? Come on, man.
Yeah.
MMA class was not around in 1990. You know what I mean?
Did you just 1990?
Yeah. I said it. 90 to 99.
God. Well, you're right. There weren't MMA gyms around like that. Not in the way they are now. Like now, it seems like anybody who fucking wrestled or anybody who has a black belt can open up a fucking jujitsu play at the gym or whatever.
Sparky?
I'm not even, huh?
Sparky?
No, I got one. I'm just delaying. No, but you know what I mean? Like nowadays, hell, we have how many MMA gyms do we have out here? We have at least 2, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, see?
Almost 3.
We didn't, but 10, 15 years ago, we didn't have any.
Dude, I actually drove by a fucking extreme fitness gym today, dude. And I looked at the setup and I'm like, ooh, I think I want to join, dude. They got nothing but fucking monster fucking tires. They got ropes. They got fucking pull-up bars, dude. They got fucking... And if you sprint to a certain point and you keep sprinting back and forth, dude, it will keep you fit. You know what I mean? It's all about fucking endurance, dude, and cardio. If you keep that bumping, you gotta keep that bum ticker bumping. You know what I mean?
You gotta be my personal trainer, Corn.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so fucking lazy.
So am I, dude. I'm fat.
Dude,
I need to
like,
drop some LBs.
I know what to do, but I'm just like, I look at it and I'm like, I don't need to do that.
I know and that's what's fucked up. You'd have to do it with me in order to motivate me.
Right, it's one of those things like, I don't have to do that, dude. Oh, you want a burrito, pussy? Why you want a burrito in the middle of the day? Like, you're hungry already, you fat ass? Shit like that, dude. You do not want me as a personal trainer, dude, because I honestly, 24/7, dude. Oh, you really need to eat. Oh, you're low on energy, dude. The only time you need to eat is when you're low on energy, and I don't mean by empty. I mean fucking starving. Okay, when you're starving, that means you fucking need a burrito. Are you fucking starving right now? No, you ate breakfast, bitch. Get your ass up and finish this run. I'm a bad personal trainer.
Well, no, I remember long ago, my older cousin, he had a gym membership, and he brought me and our buddy, fucking real Paul Martin, as a guest, or as guests with him. You know what I mean? And I remember like my older cousin was like really getting into like lifting weights at the time and shit. So he was off doing his thing and shit. And I'm kind of just trying to keep up lightly and shit. You know what I mean? Doing a couple, little shit here and there, breaking a sweat. And I noticed Paul Martin's just kind of sitting there on his phone. No, my cousin noticed it as well.
Shut the fuck up.
My cousin noticed it as well, and we both kind of look at him like, dude, why aren't you like working out or anything? And that's when
he's like, he doesn't need to.
He's he's a fucking
high metabolism takes care of him on his own.
He's a twig person, so he looks on. I don't need to lose weight. Well, fuck you, dude. What happened to friends, man? God. It's one fucking day. We've been here fucking 10 minutes and you're already acting like a bitch.
Yeah, man, same with me, man. I really don't need to exercise, man, because I lose it really fast. But if you really want to exercise, dude, then prepare for hell. Because once I exercise, dude, it's gonna be fucking nonstop, dude.
Honestly, I probably need that though.
Okay, man, but see, with me, it's easy, dude. I can lose weight like without even trying, dude. You know what I mean? A couple sit-ups here, a fucking sprint there, fucking, 2 laps there. You know what I mean? A fucking swim across the fucking lake here and there, dude, and I'll be fucking fit, dude. But dude, my muscle mass is different from everybody else's, dude. I have a lot of energy, dude. You know what I mean? But if I do use that energy, then it's going to fucking turn me differently.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm small though. Remember that. Keep that in mind. I'm small though.
Yeah, and I'm fat.
Yeah. All my licenses is 412.
How do they get away with that?
Oh, dude, you can write anything once you're a fucking citizen. Or
Yeah, but
no,
but it's how can you write 412? That's 5 foot, Corn.
Exactly.
You can't. You're not even 5 foot.
I'm 5 foot.
Give
me a measuring tape right now.
I just love seeing the look on your face.
Give me a fucking measuring tape right now. Oh, is this a DJ blunt?
Yeah, it tastes good, don't it?
Oh my god.
That's not even grape either.
I was fucking drooling right now. What the fuck? That was the first hit.
Yeah, it's hitting
Stop
smooth
it.
too.
Stop it.
Once upon a time, I was legendary for my blunt rolling.
Stop it. I was dripping.
My blunt rolling skills were legendary once upon a time back in the day, and it's not often they come out now, but every now and again, what it is I'll get a good deal on some slightly shittier weed. Not like shitty weed, but you know what I mean? Not as top tier or whatever. And that's when I'll be like, you know what? This doesn't taste really good from a pipe, but it's good in a blunt.
I'm gonna cheat and take 3 puffs instead of
What's
2
sad
puff
is
rolls.
that one actually isn't even. That one's not even the lower quality weed. That's actually the shake from a higher quality weed that I put in there. So we've actually been smoking quite a plethora.
Yeah, that's right.
There was about.
I'll get you high.
I poured the bottoms of about 5 jars into this blunt. So to say what we're smoking is hard. I'll just say we're smoking a blunt. And before Rookie left, we were hitting a goddamn vape pen cartridge that he had. I believe it was a Brass Knuckles brand, which seems to be it seems to be coming up. I've seen quite a few people posting about the Brass Knuckles.
Yeah, jumping on the bandwagon.
I think we need to get a hold of them and see if maybe they want to send us some sample ones. Oh, we already tried a sample of it. That's good.
If you have other vape corporations, send it to us.
Yeah. Yeah, if you run a goddamn vape company in California, especially Southern California, hit us up. And hit us up and we want to I want to interview like a vape cartridge company owner or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, dude. Total accident today. I looked up the temperature in San Francisco.
Why?
I said total randomly.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right, what do you think? Fucking it measured the temperature in San Francisco.
Was it our famous 108?
In San Francisco?
I don't fucking know. It's California still.
No, dude, 68.
What? In the middle of the day?
68 in the middle of the day when
Go
we were
fuck
hitting
yourself,
the
dude.
highest point.
I got off
dude.
at midnight last night, and it was 80 degrees in my goddamn
fucking
car.
degrees in the fucking dark. How do you do
in
that?
In the middle of the fucking night, it was 80 degrees. I almost cried, dude.
Yeah,
when
we're complaining about it, but fucking, 80 degrees in fucking Las Vegas is 90.
Yeah, I know, but I can still. That's only 10 degrees.
But dude, if you go to fucking Las Vegas, dude, you're asking for it. Dude. You want that kind of heat, dude.
Yeah, California, they always advertise it as just sunny.
Yeah, sunny.
No, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, guess what the sun does? It cooks you, dude. It really literally cooks you, dude. It gives you a tan, and then after the tan comes the sunburn, and after the sunburn comes the peeling, dude. Sunny California. That's what they mean.
You've seen that picture of the guy that left his lighter in his car. It fucking exploded and tore up his goddamn whole passenger seat or whatever. That's real.
Yeah,
that can
dude,
really
tow
happen.
truck, dude. I do not leave that shit in the dashboard like that, dude. Fuck no.
I don't even take my vape pen to work with me anymore because every time I would leave it in the car, it would fucking. seemed like it was evaporating my goddamn shit.
Yeah, try leaving a
'Cause
fucking
it was so
bottle of
fucking
vodka
hot.
in the trunk, dude. Come on, dude.
Why?
But yeah, I know, right? How hot would that shit be by the time you drink it?
Too hot. I've literally taken frozen bottles of water, completely fucking solid frozen, left them in my car for fucking 5-6 hour shift and shit. Come out, it's completely melted and warm.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, sometimes I've caught it at
that's
the perfect time,
yeah,
though.
bro.
Like, the other
Yeah.
day I actually did that. I brought a frozen bottle of water right fucking about 4 hours into my shift. I went out to my car to go take a 10-minute break. And, no, it was like
That's
the perfect
lukewarm,
time.
dude.
No,
Straight
no.
out lukewarm.
No, when I grabbed the bottle, it had melted just so much that there was a big chunk of ice in the middle of the bottle. So it was I caught it at the perfect time when it just turned into a big old bottle of ice water. And it was fucking beautiful because those drinks were like goddamn. I'll tell you what, those drinks were like fucking like Waterboy, that high quality H2O. Like those first couple swigs that's the shit that woke Bobby Boucher right the fuck up. Yeah, like it.
I feel that though.
You've had those
always
moments when you
refer
take
it
a
to-
good drink of cold
especially out
water.
here, dude, in our fucking valley, dude. Come on, dude. Every time you take that fucking cold nice drink, oh, I told you I was gonna lay.
You get that first cool, good, cold drink of water, and that shit fucking. I always think that's some good quality H2O right there. That shit just made me like thirsty almost. I'm talking about water as I sip on a soda. Fuck you, I was raised in McDonald's generation America. Where soda pop is better than high C or water. Water is for the peasants. That sounds so fucked up. You're gonna text your bitch while we're fucking,
Dude,
while
I
we're
told
recording,
you, I told you.
while we're fucking.
Yeah, we're fucking right now, dude.
We're
Like
fucking.
right now, I'm taking. Yeah, I'm receiving. I heard everything you said. Okay, you made me wet, and then it made her wet. Okay, so it's one of those 10-8 shit. Okay,
Wow, that
Shut the
just
fuck up.
that just
I
emphasizes
don't know where I'm at right now.
that emphasizes
right
the
there.
power of my voice. Apparently, if I speak and Corn's bitch at home just fucking starts vibrating. Sorry, I thought you were still into
It's
your
called
phone.
good vibes, dude. It's called pleasant vibes. It's called things you want to do when you're really happy and being an adult.
Oh god. Oh, yeah, that is that actually does. If our Sasquatch is listening, which he probably is not, but if he just happens to catch ears on this one, this blunt is almost dedicated to him because he was around back in that heyday of my blunt rolling times too.
Ethan.
You were there when fucking Doug, what's his name? You know the one. I don't want to say his last name while we're recording, but you know the one that used to hang out with fucking Rookie's brother all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know if you were there when that motherfucker came over one time and was like challenged me.
But
Like
what?
he was like, I bet you can't roll 2 grams into a blunt.
What the fuck? You just want to get high?
No, that's the thing. He came over with a cigar and 2 grams of weed. I rolled.
Wait. He brought his own weed?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only thing that saved his ass because I rolled that whole 2 grams into that blunt and then
Yeah,
that
fucking straight, man. What the fuck?
You know what he did though? He looked at me, said thank you, and left with the blunt.
He used you.
He used me. He used me like a dirty rag.
What a little bitch.
I was. Me and Ethan were.
He doesn't know how to roll.
Me and the
That's why he did
Sasquatch both were sitting there like, dude, did this motherfucker really just challenge me to roll in that blunt and then not smoke it with us? That's the only reason I was rolling the motherfucker was because I was rolling it for
Dude,
my
that
smoking
fucking
pleasure.
shunned. That's a shun right there, instant.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I was like, never again. Nobody will ever tell me to roll them a blunt without paying me.
Wow.
And then someone tried to convince me to hit up Wiz Khalifa back in the day, like a couple years ago when there was some thing going around where Wiz Khalifa was looking
What?
for a personal blunt roller.
Oh wow, stupid.
No, fuck no. I would love to get paid $100K a year just to roll blunts.
No, I know, dude. You'd be great
On
at
demand,
it. Especially, yeah, with West Khalifa. What the fuck?
Dude, tell your bitch to shut the fuck up.
This is not gonna work. Girls are crazy, bro.
Dude, you cannot be. You can't.
Wait now.
I'm leaving the mics on.
Hey,
Hold your phone up to your mic, you bitch.
What's up?
And we've returned once again. So many interruptions. mostly on Corn's part. Oh. So, yeah. Fuck. Oh. Okay, so, weird story, since we didn't get to record last week, and since we're doing this weird 2-segment of an episode here, I do have a weird fucking story. I don't know, I think I might be an asshole, but I'm not sure if I'm the asshole or not. I pulled up to work, right, and fucking sat in my car for a couple minutes, and as I was getting out of the car and walking up towards work, uniform on, obviously on a pace, I hear some guy saying, fucking, like, yelling, like, "Excuse me, sir." I don't know why, but I turned around. This guy had fucking... This guy looked like he just got out of his car, too. Fucking had a goddamn...
Stop it, bitch.
What was it? Had, like, one of his shins was, like, amputated. And he had, like, the little prosthetic and shit. And I go up, like, what's going on? Yeah, he's like, can you help me out? I'm like, well, honestly, I don't have time. I gotta get to work. And then he gets mad almost, like, well, if you just took a couple seconds to hear what the situation is, then you could be able to determine from there. Tried to act like he was doing some book smart shit on me. And I'm like, actually, it would make a difference if I'm late for work doing bullshitting with somebody who's trying to scam me. Like, peace. I'm walking away and he fucking gets an attitude again. Oh, next time just say no if you don't want to help somebody.
What a dick.
Me or the other guy?
The other guy, dude.
That's what I thought.
Stupid ass, dude. Dude, come on, man.
If you're gonna go through parking lots begging people for
dude,
shit,
what the fuck?
First of all, if you're gonna get my attention, that already should imply that I'm at least willing to hear you out. But don't ask a question, "Can you help me out?" when I get there, when I'm already walking back to you. That's all. I think that's what pissed me off was the lead up question. Yeah.
I think my phone's dying and it's dying out. Is it like 50% and it's like fucking bugging out? Like, no, don't let me down. Every time I turn on the screen, it like glitches out.
You guys treat me like a douche, or like getting mad at me and shit, I guess, just because fucking because when what was it? Because fucking quit holding your goddamn phone out at me. God damn it.
Find the plug, bitch.
No, you don't have to find a plug, just plug it in.
What?
Plug it in.
That's so fancy.
But yeah. Well, no, but here's the thing though. It's like if you get my attention and I turn around and come up like, well, what's going on? Don't ask dumbass follow like lead up questions and shit. Oh, can you help me out? Oh, so I can say yes, and then you try to hit me with some really impossible fucking favor. Right. Well, yeah, I can help you out. Thinking maybe you need a jack or a jump. Yeah, I can help you out. Oh yeah, I need $1,000. I don't have $1,000. Well, fuck you. You said you could help. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, sorry, I don't have time to help you. I felt bad, but I'm like, if it was an emergency, you wouldn't take the time to be like, can you help me out? You'd be like, hey, my baby's dying in the car. Can you help me out and take me to the hospital? Yeah, you know what? My bosses would accept that as an excuse for being late. But other than that, no, there's no emergency, obviously. Yeah, he was pissed off at me just for that.
I just don't know it in Spanish.
Huh?
Nothing.
Did you just ask me how to spell something in Spanish?
Yeah.
Like I know?
No.
Dick. Like I fucking know. So yeah, what was it?
How do you spell nine in Spanish?
I don't fucking know.
I think it's Nuebev.
What? There's no fucking autocorrect or whatever in Spanish.
You have to set it for the language.
Set your phone in Spanish.
No, it's too much work.
Corn, very serious question I gotta ask you.
What?
If while you were sleeping I were to take your phone and set the whole thing to Spanish, how much function do you think you would actually have with your phone for situations without icons?
I don't use icons.
Well, no, I mean, like, for situations, like, you know what I mean? There's obvious, like, you'll be able to point out Google and shit like that, but how long do you think you'd actually be able to last? Like, how well do you think you would be able to navigate your phone settings if they were all in Spanish?
Oh, good one. That's a good question.
If I were to set
3
your
days.
whole phone to Spanish,
3 days.
3 days you think
3 days.
3 days before you had to set it back, or 3 days it would take you to find
3 days to figure it out. Like, I was cool with it, and all of a sudden, the second day, I was like, wait, what? There's nothing to it. And I was like, third day, I was like, there's something definitely wrong with this, dude. Yeah, 3 days. I couldn't read it anymore, dude. I have a limit of how much Spanish I can read, dude. It's weird. I was taught Spanish early, but like it's after a while, dude, that paragraph, dude, it just becomes jumbo.
That's what I mean. Like if a whole long ass notification, like the terms of agreement or whatever. You ever actually read the Spanish version of those?
Yes. Stupid. Right on.
That doesn't sound very fun, but
You're so dumb. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I just had to get a little bit more of a gauge on your true Spanish.
Yeah, no, I can read it and I can speak it, but if I have to do it for a very long time, I can't. I need a timeout. I gotta go back to my language, back to where I was like, okay, I can talk to you, right?
I fucking
It's weird. I don't know. I can speak it. I could try it, dude. I know it. I'll give him my shit. But
I used to think I could understand enough Ebonics and shit, but then when I see some of these fucking memes nowadays, the way these people are, these kids are typing, not these people. I'm not that racist against my own, but you know what I mean. Like the way shit gets spelled nowadays in some of these fucking memes and shit. I'm just like, dude, fuck. What was the point of learning English at all?
yeah.
I'm just ignoring everything now.
Yeah. Wow.
And just to sacrifice a couple letters.
Yeah, street cutthroat.
Yeah, it
It was very cutthroat.
it's very confusing sometimes too. Like, what the fuck are you trying to say? They want to use pictures for shit too. I hate that when people replace words with emojis. Like, your phone will try to do that too when you're with like autocorrect. Like, you type in the word box.
They did not have that with me.
My phone, if I type in the word box, my phone will suggest the box emoji.
Yeah, now.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's weird. Technology actually really changed really fast in 10 years.
Yeah. So it makes emoji talk a little bit easier to
You
understand.
gotta click their phone.
I don't-
It's your phone.
I don't think Google Translate has come
Yeah,
up with a
check your
goddamn
phone.
Ebonics or /meme fucking translator. That'd be quite the thing, but I think it's because they're always trying to change it that you couldn't really translate it constantly. I'm really high though too. That's a weird thought. That is some weird
too.
thought.
Damn it.
Have you seen that damn Green Ranger meme?
No.
There's something talking about like Hits Blunt tripping out on the fact that the Green Ranger had a flute that sounded like a saxophone or something like
I
that.
hate that shit.
That
Oh,
he
dude.
played by blowing
what's that cow
into
with the
it
fucking
through his
holes in it?
mask.
What is it, a whole meat?
No, holy cow.
Holy cow. Fuck you. I hate you. That shit was cool.
I get fucking
Taking a shit too. I was like, yes.
Dude, I've been on a goddamn fucking pun fucking roll lately on Facebook.
I was like, what the fuck? I got
Yeah.
it.
Like, that shit trips me out sometimes. Some of these fucking ones I see, I'm just like, I have to share it. But I try to keep my eye out for and make sure that I'm not doubling down on certain ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be, you know what I mean? It feels like I'm like, no, I don't want to share that one. I shared that one last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Keep these puns crisp.
Damn it.
If they're fresh to my eyes, then they're fresh to whoever's liking them because they're usually. It seems like a lot of my Facebook friends have now just like decided they don't need to see the pun pages themselves. They just wait to see what I share. Someone called me a goddamn meme god or something like that on my birthday. I'm like, I'm not making the memes. I just share them, and they're all like puns usually. I always know when it's a good one because my former white slave will fucking give me the angry reaction. That's when I know I've hit a true pun, because when he gets pissed off, that means it was a very high class pun. There've
White
been
slave.
huh?
White slave.
Yeah. Former white slave, he's freed. He ran away. Run a white slave. Wow, that sounds just fucked up. But yeah, well, I guess we can wrap this on up since we're getting towards the end there. And yeah, we should be back in full force next week again. And maybe we'll go see a movie this weekend, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. We've missed a couple, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's not like they're out of the theaters that after that week.
Yeah, right.
So there is some time to go catch a couple of them. We might have to do a double feature night or something. I don't know if I can survive.
I can.
You cannot survive watching 2 movies in the theater in a row.
Yeah, you can.
Cord, you need a monster just to watch one movie.
Nah.
We need a monster just to watch one movie.
Dude, I am down with that, actually. If they have what is that?
A matinee.
Matinee. I was gonna say mayhem.
I never even look for matinee events. We gotta try to see. We gotta try to find that. Yeah.
That's weird. Is that even a thing?
I think so. I think it's something that happens during the day. That's why.
I'm down with that. What the fuck?
When are we ever around?
Saturday and Sunday, man. My days now.
Okay,
Awesome.
yeah, I get off at like 4 on Saturday. we can.
A fucking nerd.
Well,
It's pretty great.
well, we were supposed to see fucking transport
No, fucking
Equalizer.
too.
and goddamn
I got stuck doing stupid shit.
yeah, Mission Impossible. We didn't even try.
They came out soon. After that.
Yeah, I want to see the mustache that fucking made Justice League awkward.
Oh.
That's the mustache that Henry Cavill
You wanna
refused to
watch
shave.
Aquaman?
To be honest, I didn't. I don't fully, but I do want to see Patrick Wilson as Orm.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
I want to see that because from the trailers that I've seen and
It's
shit.
Black Manta's in it, right?
I think so. I didn't pay as much attention as I should have. I honestly looked away for a second, but what made me look back was hearing fucking Patrick Wilson just like talking about something, brother. Like I feel like he's gonna bring a lot of that Loki style shit there. You know what I mean? I feel like he's gonna be DC's answer to Loki or whatever. DC's attempt at Loki.
Dude. Okay.
Attempt. I'm not saying it will be a success. I'm not saying that he'll give Loki a run for his money, but just the dynamic of being the hero's brother, and you know what I mean. But being the bad guy and threatening the world, and kind of presenting that brother with that moment where he's gonna have to kick his own brother's ass or worse.
Have you seen that movie Thrones of Atlantis? Or just
The cartoon? Yeah. Yeah, and Patrick Wilson sounds a lot like that guy too.
Yeah.
Like the whoever did the voice for Orm on that one, he sounds a lot like him. Kind of creeped me out and shit. My brother. Whoa. He probably watched that cartoon and was just like, yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. We got a movie. Creeps me out. I'm wondering if we're going to see the Saw Clown anywhere in there.
Yeah.
But as we said, we're wrapping it up. And yeah, we'll see you next week. We'll have it all in full force. We'll have probably segments returning since we've been ignoring like a lot of our segments lately. We've been going in real rabbit hole runs.
Yeah, weird run. It's
Yes.
nice though.
Yeah, very weird. Very it's a little bit of a break from our usual of just going kind of how we used to just cut them on and start talking shit. By the way, try out some hooks, rubs, and spices on your way out too. Cacao.